July tragedy in Kyriakis, the survivor in the whirlwind of deception. This July, Days of Our Lives promises one of the most emotionally devastating and dramatic storylines in recent memory. Xander's made terrible choices, yet he's also shown the capacity for deep love, loyalty, and change. But in a cruel twist of fate, it is precisely those qualities, his need to love and be loved, that make him the perfect target. This summer, he will be deceived not by one, but by multiple people he trusted, and the fallout will leave him emotionally broken in a way Salem has rarely seen. The return of Gwen Rizek, a mission with poisoned intentions. When Gwen Rizek returns to Salem this July, many will assume she's back to make amends or rekindle old flames. But under the surface lies a dark secret. Gwen has been recruited by DiMeras for a covert mission, one designed to target Xander Kyriakis directly. Ever the schemer, believes Xander possesses information that could endanger his hidden agenda. Rather than confront him openly, devises a twisted strategy: manipulate Xander by sending in someone he once loved and trusted, Gwen. Gwen accepts the assignment, but it's not without inner turmoil. She masks her mission behind a fabricated attempt at reconciliation, playing on Xander's unresolved emotions. Her return is full of carefully rehearsed charm and fake vulnerability. Every smile, every apology, every lingering glance, it's all a lie. Behind the curtain, Gwen is gathering intel, manipulating Xander's every move, and quietly dismantling his fragile hope for a second chance. DiMeras' counterattack, using Gabi Hernandez to fight fire with arson, while executes his plan. DiMeras isn't sitting idly by. He decides to battle EJ's manipulation with schemes of his own and recruits Gabi Hernandez to infiltrate the Kyriakis circle. Tony's mantra is simple: fight fire with arson, and Gabi is the perfect spark. Gabi, with her seductive charm and appetite for control, dives into the role with ease. Her mission? Disrupt, divide, and destabilize. She flirts her way into Xander's orbit, knowing full well that his emotions are already raw from Gwen's return. In a carefully choreographed act of emotional sabotage, Gabi kisses Xander in front of Brady Black and Sarah Horton Kyriakis, a moment dripping with manipulation. The sight of it drives Sarah into a jealous fury, prompting her to impulsively kiss Brady in retaliation. The love square collapses in on itself. Tension erupts. And soon, a physical brawl breaks out between Brady and Xander, drawing blood, bruises, and scandal. But the emotional damage far outweighs the physical injuries. Unraveling the fabric of trust at the heart of this spiraling chaos is Xander, who finds himself surrounded by betrayal from every angle. He begins to suspect something isn't right, but by the time he connects the dots, it's too late. Gwen's love was a lie. Gabi's attention was a performance. Sarah's heart now seems unreachable. Even his few remaining friends begin to doubt him. What makes it all so devastating is that Xander has fought so hard to redeem himself. He's tried to be better, to love better. He's been a villain, yes, but he's also been a man who wanted to heal, who wanted to be more than the sum of his mistakes. And now, all that effort crumbles before him. As the truth about Gwen and EJ's plot emerges, Xander is publicly humiliated and privately destroyed. A man in ruins, Xander's collapse in the aftermath. Xander does not rage. He does not lash out. He simply fades. He withdraws from everyone. He stops returning calls. He refuses help. He disappears into himself, quietly descending into emotional isolation. Gone is the brash, impulsive Xander. Gone is the sarcastic smile, the passionate speeches, the moments of tenderness. What remains is a man hollowed out by pain. In one particularly haunting scene, Xander sits alone in a dark room, staring at an old photo of him and Sarah. He doesn't cry. His expression is numb, his eyes lifeless. It's as if his soul has quietly departed, leaving behind only a shell. The room is cluttered with broken furniture, discarded clothes, and empty bottles. The once proud Kyrieki's heir now exists in silence, haunted by voices of betrayal and moments that cannot be undone. Gabi's twist: infatuation or deception? As if the situation weren't twisted enough, Gabi herself begins to catch feelings for someone unexpected, Philip Kyrieki's. Her original plan was to use him as another pawn in Tony's strategy, but Philip's complexity, his vulnerability, and his own fractured past begin to pull Gabi in deeper than she intended. Now Gabi is caught in her own emotional game, unsure if her heart is reacting to genuine affection, or if she's just another player blinded by her own performance. But for Xander, it doesn't matter anymore. He's already paid the price. The tragic ending, a life undone by the time July ends. Xander is not dead, but he might as well be. The tragedy isn't in death. It's in watching a once bold man become a ghost of himself, wandering through a city that no longer feels like home. Gwen vanishes from Salem, her mission complete, her guilt buried. EJ continues his quiet rise to power, unmoved by the destruction left behind. Gabi moves on to the next scheme, or maybe, to a new love with Philip. Sarah, confused and hurting, is left picking up the pieces of her own heart. And Xander? He walks alone by the Salem River one night, dressed in a worn coat, unnoticed by passers-by. No threats. No drama. Just a man who loved too much, trusted the wrong people, and paid the ultimate price, himself. Don't miss July on Days of Our Lives. This is not just another love triangle. Not just another betrayal. It's the undoing of a man who tried to be better, and the cruel reality that in Salem, love is often the most dangerous game of all.